Hello, my dear Kenyans. My name is Nelly Some, and today I want to start with giving my condolences. Nataka kupeana rambi zangu on the loss of our dear Raila Odinga, Omolo Odinga, and also to the family and of course to a lovely people in Kenya. You know, when Raila died, when I got that information, I was shocked, sad, but also confused. Because as some of you know, I've always been a cheerleader for Raila. I've always supported Raila until 2 years ago, when Raila shook the hands with the devil. I wasn't sure what I felt, but one thing I know, I felt so sad that Raila's legacy was tainted with the 2 years that he made a mistake. Raila worked for years and years, sacrificed his life for the people of Kenya, for the democracy, for the freedom. But it took him 2 years to destroy it. That's where I have a problem with. But today, I want to reach out to all the supporters and non-supporters and all the people, including the Gen Zs in Kenya, that you know what, Raila was a good man. Let's all honor Raila's true legacy. And this is to the leaders of ODM especially. Let's honor Raila's true legacy by burying the broad-based government. Because that was the problem. Some people have complained that Gen Zs wished Raila's death. You know what? As a parent of a Gen Z myself, I don't blame them. They never saw the goodness of Raila. You all talk about the past, the legacy. Gen Zs never got that chance to know who true Raila was. You know why? Because 2 years ago, when Raila had an opportunity to support and protect Gen Zs, he failed. He didn't do anything. He abandoned them. That's the reality, you like it or not. So don't blame Gen Zs. But here's the good news. We still have a chance as a nation, as in Kenya, Gen Zs, the old, the millenniums, the whatever you call it. We still have a chance to honor Raila's legacy by abandoning the bad choices he made 2 years ago, by shaking the hands with the devil. I'm so glad to know, na nimefurahia kujua, there are leaders in ODM now that they still stick to their guts. The true leaders of ODM, the true leaders of opposition, like Babu Owino, Sifuna, Orengo, that will do whatever it takes to stand up as opposition, to stand up to the truth, to follow the Raila's true legacy, saying the truth, no matter how much opposition they are having. Nobody has bought them. Unlike the idiots in ODM now, like the Gladys Wanga, and the list goes on. They'll do anything to kiss the devil, to be bought, to pretend they are covering for ODM. But what they need to do, what they're really doing, is they've been bought, they're corrupt. Even before Raila is buried, they've already jumped the ship. They know where they are siding. Not for the future of Kenyans, not for the future of the poor, not for the rights of the suffering Kenyans, but for their own greedy bellies, just like the current government. You know what, Kenyans? We are smarter than that. Let's forget about the tribes from Luo, Kikuyu, Kalenjin, Kisii, Turkana, and all the way. Let's come together as Kenyans. We know what greed has brought to our country. We know what good leadership is all about. We know how the leadership of fear in the country, killing people to silence them, what has done to our country now. Kenyans, we are smarter, we are stronger than that. The reality is, the current government of Ruto, if they like it or not, they're not getting 2027. They can buy every MP, every leader. Idiots. They can do it. They can kill as many people as they can. But the reality is, as I've always said, they cannot kill all the Kenyans. In Kenya and in diaspora. Let's come together to remember the Raila's legacy. The true legacy. Let's come together and fight for democracy. Fight for the rights of the poor and the rich. Fight for the women, the military, the teachers, and everybody else in the village who's struggling. Together, let's make Kenya great, because Kenya is a great country, and we are smarter than that. God bless you, God bless Raila, and God bless Kenya. Bye-bye.